Green Bay native, Wisconsin Badger, and now Miami Dolphins fullback, Alec Ingold. How's it going?
Welcome. Yeah, no, it's good to be home.
So I want to take you back to 2019 and talk a little about the draft. Walk me through that entire process. You're no longer a Wisconsin Badger, and you're like, here we go, it's draft time.
I mean, it was a big leap of faith. It was a lot of hard work. You kind of dive all into the dreams becoming a reality. The goal is there. You have all the benchmarks of what you have to hit in the bench, what your 40 time has to be. You're working out that entire time. And it feels like you're on your own a little bit, but there's people along the way that you find that support. You get that team that you're building around yourself to be able to give yourself a chance, to have a chance to make that dream come true.
So you gave a commencement speech at Miami-Dade, and you put an emphasis on being the best when the best is required.
You can be at your best when your best is required tomorrow getting the groceries. You can be at your best when your best is required.
You were invited to the NFL Combine. How do you feel like you were at your best when the best was required there, knowing, if you do well here, your dream is fulfilled?
It all goes back to that trust you have in yourself, that belief that you have in the reps that you put together, just dialing in to the work ethic, to the weight room, to the exercises every single day, so that when it's time to perform, it's just time to play.
Walk me through draft day, or in your case, draft days.
I knew I wasn't going to the first 3 rounds, so I got to be a fan, I got to chill out, I got to relax. Day 3 was the longest and probably the best, worst day of my life, because you're expecting to get drafted. You go through that process and you want that external validation. It never comes. That hurts, that's tough, it hits the ego. It was a piece of adversity in my life, but I was thankful to have family members, that support system, that village, to be able to respond, right? One of those messages, you can't control what happens to you in life,
but you can control your response to it.
And that was the conscious, intentional decision I had to make, is how much do you love football? How much are you willing to sacrifice? And that conscious decision is honestly what I think helped me make that first roster.
If you were going to be a soundboard for a draft prospect asking you, what should I expect, what would you say?
I think it would be like, don't lose sight of how valuable you are to your community and to those people. A lot of times in the process, in the interview, you're trying to perform for everyone else. And sometimes you can forget how special you are and what you bring to that organization as an entity. So flipping that switch and being able to say, you know what, let me fill my cup up, let me do what I need to do in order to be the best version of myself when I show up. I think that's sustainable, and that's what I would have told myself as a rookie. I'm sure a lot of these rookies right now are excited. It takes a village to raise a football player, and to see those dreams come true here soon is going to be fun.